Hey, I just want to make a video. Now, this is kind of a serious thing. Okay. I've been a Houston Astros fan all my life. I never used to watch them very much. I mean, I always kept track of them. But through the years, I've watched them a lot. I used to watch them a lot. I remember when we had Moises Alou, and I remember when we had Carl Everett, and I remember when we had Lance Berkman and Hunter Pence. And when we got rid of when we changed owners, I thought we're doomed. I thought, and I can't tell you how much it means that we finally won the World Series. And it's kind of a sad thing for me because I used to know these people and they were very old and they'd been watching the Astros their entire life. I mean, they would watch like every game. They were like both in their 80s, a husband and wife, and they had got cancer, and this was, I don't know, early 2000s, something like that, and they passed on, and I think it was about, I don't know, 2011, 2012, something like that. Both of them never getting to see the Houston Astros win the World Series. And, that's how big of a deal it is. You had people that lived their entire life. I mean, the Astros have been a team like since the 60s, and they watched it their entire life, and they never got to see it, And they were excited so many times, in the 80s and then and in the 90s when we had Bagwell and Biggio, and I mean, they had seen them all since the very start of the team, you know. And I just feel so grateful that I was alive to see it, and that I don't know, but whenever I was watching the final, uh, you know, uh, pitches, and as we got closer and closer, to me, I was excited, but it's like I got sadder and sadder, when I thought about it. I just thought, man, I can't believe this is going to happen, and these people are not going to get to see it. I thought we'd lose our team, but I'm sure they were excited when we got Bagwell and Biggio. They thought we were going to win it. We had Moises Alou. Then 2005, we made the World Series, but didn't win it, And then uh, just before it happened, you know what I mean, to pass on and not to get to see it, it's a sad thing. But I've got my World Series hat, and you know, uh, those people were in their 80s. I'm like in my mid 30s, so I'm not I haven't seen near as many games as them, but I've been watching for quite a few years, and I remember when we had Ken Caminiti and Bagwell and Biggio, and there's just so many Astros through the years that never won it. I remember I always had high hopes for Tony Eusebio that he was going to make it to the majors and be good, and we had James Mouton, and we had you know we had Daryl Kyle, and we had what are some other ones I remember? Billy Wagner. I thought, oh man, we got a good team this year. We got Billy Wagner, with the hardest throwing pitcher in the game, pitching relief. And we had Carl Everett, and then Everett just caught fire, man, and just started. He wasn't that good before, but all of a sudden he just caught fire and started bombing them all over the place. And he was fast. It's one thing to be able to hit like that when you're not fast, and it's another thing to be able to hit like that and you're blazing fast, So, and all the guys we had, Jason Castro, Morgan Ensberg, of course, Lance Bergman hit the fence Pence. Remember, we used to call him that. Yeah, hit the fence Pence. That's what we used to call him. But he would hit so many balls and they would bounce off the fence, which is a good thing, But And who else do we have? We had lots of guys, and it's not baseball season right now. When it's baseball season, all these names will start filtering through my head. But and I just wanted to, you know, to to make a video on that and let you know how serious of a thing it is for some people. So anyways, though, Kenneth 14621 signing off. Go Astros.